The researcher claims that the average income of the town's resident is at most $60,000. You surveyed 40 residents from the town and found that their average income is $63,500 and the standard deviation is $12,000. Assume we already determined the hypothesis, the null hypothesis is mu equals 60,000 and the alternative hypothesis is mu greater than 60,000. So this is the right tail test. We also computed the test statistic t equals 1.845, and we found that the p-value is 0.0363. This is the area on the right-hand side of the test statistic t. What should the conclusion be for the hypothesis test? For the hypothesis test, we would need to compare the p-value to the significant level alpha. In this case, the p-value is 0.0363. The significant level alpha is not given, and in most tests, if the significant level alpha is not given, we would use 0.05, the standard, the cutoff value. We see that 0.0363 is less than 0.05, and so this is small relatively to the significance level. And if the p-value is less than alpha, if the p-value is small, then we would reject the null hypothesis. The p-value is the probability to obtain the data as extreme as the one we observed, assuming the null hypothesis is true. In this case, the p-value is small indicates that it is rare, it is unusual to obtain such extreme value, and because it is unusual, it is away from the center, we would have to reject it. We would have to reject the null hypothesis. But remember that the null hypothesis is the statement that the town's resident income is equal to 6,000, and we flat out reject it. If we reject the null hypothesis, then we would have to informally accept the other hypothesis. If we reject one, we accept the other. In this case, we accept the statement that the mean is greater than 60,000. But this is opposite to what the initial claim is. The initial claim is that the town's resident income is at most 60,000, meaning 60,000 or less. And so we would reject the initial claim. The language for the hypothesis testing in the conclusion is colorful. We might say we have enough evidence to warrant the rejection of the null hypothesis. But again, we reject the null hypothesis, meaning that we conclude that the means or the average income of the town is more than $60,000. But the initial claims state that mu is at least is less than or equal to 60,000. Remember that we conclude that the mean is more than 60,000, but the initial claim is mu is less than or equal to 6,000. Therefore, we find the initial claim. Again, the initial claim is that the town's resident income is at least 60,000, and we find this claim invalid. We cannot support this claim.